Hello, good afternoon. It's probably afternoon for most of you. And I just wanted to share something with you about sleep because I know that you all could use more of it and you could all use better sleep. So I'm going to give you my top 5 tips for better sleep, and I'm going to show you what those things are too. I have them all here right next to me. So, you ready? And share this if you know someone that struggles with sleep like I did. I could never sleep. I always struggled to fall asleep. I had anxiety. I could never fall asleep. And these 5 things really helped me, and I get incredible sleep now because of these. So I'm going to share these with you. And we'll start from the morning until night. So things that I do in the morning all the way until the nighttime to help me sleep better. So the first one is not something I can actually show you physically, but it's meditation, and specifically, specifically transcendental meditation. And you do not have to do transcendental meditation specifically to get the results of the sleep that you want, but just any type of meditation is so important for your sleep. So what meditation will do, and I do mine in the morning, you can do yours in the afternoon as well. You can do morning and afternoon. What meditation will do is it will really kind of teach your brain how to live outside of your circumstances and outside of the things that happen, because what transcendental meditation does in theory is that it kind of, as you return to that word that you use in your meditation, you're able to kind of transcend or go beyond your thoughts. So you're not letting your thoughts affect you. You're able to really stay calm in the midst of all these crazy thoughts going on in your head. So when you learn to do that in the morning with your meditation routine, even if it's just for 10 minutes in the morning when you first wake up, you just sit there and kind of quiet your mind and just let the thoughts come, but then return to some random word, whatever you want. Or you can take a transcendental meditation class, which is what I did, and it was totally worth it. But the meditation will help you stay calm and stay beyond your thoughts, so that when that happens at night and you get all those thoughts at night right before bed, hello, that's all of us. We always are thinking about what we're going to do for the next day. But when that happens, then you can actually just kind of be beyond those thoughts, because you're teaching your mind how to do that with meditating every morning. If you have any more questions, just send me a message or ask about that. I'm going to move on to the next thing, because this is very important too. Coffee. This is probably backwards, I'm not sure. But coffee will disrupt your circadian rhythm if you drink too much of it, especially later in the day. Coffee is very stimulating to the endocrine system, and it'll keep you buzzed at night. So throw that out and use something a little more, or something with a little less caffeine instead. So this is what I use right here. It's called Creo Brew, and it's cocoa beans that you brew like coffee, or you can just brew tea and drink that in the morning. Now, if you love coffee, that's okay. I understand. Don't completely cut it out. I'm not a person that believes in deprivation or cutting one specific thing out completely unless it's something you're allergic to. But if you're gonna do coffee, do it before 11, not even noon, before 11 o'clock. Stop drinking coffee after 11. Stop drinking caffeine after 11 a.m. Because if you drink coffee or caffeine too late in the day, it will keep you up at night, and it'll cause your brain not to produce melatonin when it needs to. So switch over to something like this. This is wonderful. I mix this with my butter and my oil. Or just cut the coffee out completely, or just do it before 11. So just kind of cut down on your caffeine, cut down on how long you drink your caffeine throughout the day. All right, so there's that. Here's the next thing. Before bed, so now we're kind of jumping to your bedtime routine. Before bed, drink tea, and specifically these 2 teas that are wonderful. A lot of people take melatonin before bed, but that'll actually make you super drowsy in the morning, which I don't like how I feel on it, and I feel like my body is like dependent on it if I keep using it. So this tea right here, if you can see this is a yogi tea, and it's soothing caramel bedtime, and there's no caffeine in it, and it has L-theanine in it, which is just a little all-natural thing that helps you kind of calm anxiety. So that's a really big issue that a lot of us have before bed, is we have anxiety and we kind of can't stop thinking, and this will just really relax you and just give you kind of this peace of mind. And it's not like a big, heavy thing that'll knock you out, like Dayquil or NyQuil or whatever. It just kind of just all naturally, and there's chamomile in it, things that calm your body down naturally, and that it tells your body it's time to rest, it's time to go to sleep. That way, when you're drinking this and it's all natural, you wake up and you just fell asleep because you were calm. And it wasn't like I drugged myself to sleep. So tea at night. So this one is my favorite. This will get me calm right away. I fall asleep right after I drink this. It'll take like 20 minutes at the most. This is another really great one. I'm trying to think if there's any. This doesn't have L-theanine in it, but this is just another one if you're really wanting to be like just plants and stuff, nothing at all. This is a great one too. So it's just a yogi bedtime tea. Chamomile is good. Just licorice root teas, anything that's just going to be a calming agent. Drink that before bed and wait about 20 minutes. It'll help really just calm you down. Okay, so next thing, journaling and reading before bed. My favorite part, probably one of my favorite things to do before bed, is to read a book or journal, because when you're on your phone, the blue light is stimulating your brain to stay up, and the, like, not to get too weird, but the vibes that the phone's putting out, the electromagnetic energy, keeps you stimulated. So when you do something like reading, it's telling your brain to kind of process what you're reading, but you're also calming down. There's no light coming in. You're just really like soothing your mind. You're just thinking about that one thing that you're reading. So reading before bed, this is one I'm reading right now. I read 1 or 2 books at a time. This is Conversations with God. This is a great book. I'm reading that right now. And then also I'm reading Miracle Mornings, and that's another post I will do soon when I finish the book. But this is awesome, and you can read it in the morning too. I read it in the morning as well. But right before bed will calm your brain down. It tells you this is the last thing I'm doing before bed. I'm doing something good for myself. I'm not scrolling through a million things. You're just reading words on a page rather than Facebook and Instagram and everything. And then journaling, get everything you're thinking down on paper. For me, I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta write to this client tomorrow, I gotta clean the house, I gotta all these things. And I have like 50 million thoughts going through my head, and I can't go to sleep because all I'm doing is thinking about that. So journal down everything you have to do for the next day. I have a little app that I do earlier in the evening that I write down everything, but if I have ideas or something, this is right by my bed. It's a gratitude journal specifically, because gratitude will keep you away from being anxious when you're grateful. So I just make sure I like write down what I'm grateful for, or just things before bed, and that helps. Okay, last thing. This is really important actually. So I have this nice little shirt that I just pulled from my closet. It's black. There's a reason. So if you don't have, I have a face mask, but I just had to throw mine away. I like to rotate them out. But if you don't have a face mask, get a black t-shirt and just do this before bed. Put this over your eyes when you're ready to go to sleep. Even if you have your lights out. Cover your eyes, cover any light from getting in your face. Even if it falls off after you've fallen asleep, that's okay. But what that'll do, the black over your eyes, is it's completely blocking out all the light coming in, and then your body's able to produce melatonin. So if you have light coming in at night, it's telling your body, it's daytime, it's time to get up, it's the morning. And then your body's not producing melatonin, it's producing all the hormones to wake you up. So if you put something black over your face, and you can even get like a little piece of black material and just throw it over your eyes real quick, that works great too. I just put a black t-shirt on until I get a new face mask, but I switch mine out every 3 months so it doesn't get like dust and stuff in it, because you can't really wash them, most of them, or they fall apart. But anyways, just black shirt over your face, and it'll help your body produce enough melatonin so that when you've fallen asleep and it falls off, you're already asleep, and so it'll hopefully keep you asleep. Sleeping with a dark bedroom is also really wonderful. So those are the 5 things. This was just a quick video. I hope that helped you guys. Share this with someone that struggles with sleep. But in summary, the 5 things to help you sleep better are: 1 is meditating in the mornings, getting your brain to get used to being outside of your thoughts and dealing with your thoughts as something that's separate from how you feel. That's huge, doing that in the morning and the afternoon for sleep. Cutting down the coffee, or cutting down the duration of how or the duration of how long you drink coffee throughout the day. So cutting it off at like 11 a.m. The next thing is drinking a tea, a sleepy tea before bed, something that doesn't necessarily contain melatonin, but that just will help calm you down. Journaling and reading before bed, getting your mind on a one-track thing, getting all the thoughts out of your brain, kind of just looking at words on a page will really calm you down. And then the fifth thing is putting a black face mask over your face or being in complete dark so your body can produce melatonin. So I hope this helped you guys. Those 5 things help me get great sleep. I am a huge sleeper. I literally sleep some days 10 hours a day. I know it's crazy, but my body loves sleep. And when I get good sleep, I can sleep less. So I hope that those help. If you guys have any other recommendations for sleep, I've had some people like tell me, oh, I do this. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go try that. If you have any other recommendations for sleep, comment below or send me a message and be like, hey, I got this other thing. You gotta try this for sleep. I'm always looking for new things. But for now, those 5 things are the biggest things that help me get good sleep. So, okay. You guys have a wonderful day. Sleep well tonight and get rest. Rest is so important for health. Woo. Bye, guys.